Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. So we're live. Hello, everyone. And
This is a fart gun, if you don't know, from
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me.
Okay.
So there you go. When you guys said that, I was like, somebody run and get the fart gun. Big Will needs noises.
yeah,
If anything will garner interest in this live stream, it was that intro.
So gotta add sound to that, so we gave it our best shot. But this is D&D with the boys. Thank you all for coming. The two people who came. And I guess thank you guys for coming to your own game. Because, you know, I'm not paying you, so thank you.
Really bad.
And
I got a lot of echo going on from somebody.
I just knew that it wasn't me.
I just turned all my volume down, so we should be. Yeah, okay. Sounds like we're good.
Oh,
It's
I
Tony.
think it's Tony.
It's Tony.
Can't take him anywhere.
How bad is it?
Real bad.
Yeah, just turn whatever volume you're listening to us down.
I was gonna say, did you have the video open?
No.
it wasn't that. It
Check
wasn't
your
that.
tab.
The delay would be more.
Hey,
How about now?
No.
I can still hear me.
Here, let me make sure it's not mine.
Is it
Oh,
yours?
yeah, okay, sorry. You need
No,
to switch off.
It's that one.
Not mine.
You can try leaving and coming back. Dude, that sometimes works.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tony's character dies, and
We killed him. He's gone.
and he's back. Hey,
How you doing? Yeah, it
hey,
sounds.
I think we're doing good there.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yay.
Better.
Yay.
All right. Okay.
Good job. All right,
Thank you
so
very much.
I will bring up the map as usual, and we will figure out where the heck you guys are at. Let's see. Here we go.
I think we're Oshkosh Makoshing it.
Yeah.
And you are.
Moshkosh, Bagosh.
Yeah, we're in the Mokosh pit.
You just got right here.
We're like
Across
10
the
feet
border.
across the line. And we've
Yeah,
already
You
been
fought-
jumped
we fought
across the
those.
border. You fought two helmed horrors, and you were about to. What did I just do? And you were about to walk away, and then some orcs came up. Some said a thunderer, and then Clickbait just went crazy and charged at them to attack. Is that a fair summary? How you guys recall it?
I remember.
Pretty much.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, we will remove that at the moment. So, Clickbait's gone. He's charging at these guys, and you can now see what they are. There are, I told you, 7 people, 7 orcs. You have 3 women, 1 old one, the one that shouted at him and said "Thunderer." That was the old guy, and then 3 young burly orcs. And the women are carrying something in big baskets. So that is the scene you guys see.
Duke would
And
say.
your friend charging at them. So
Right.
before we do any initiatives or anything like that, you
Duke
guys
would
want to try
say.
and get out of it? What do you want to
No.
do?
Duke would say. I just wanted to be on record that my friends gave us horses. His friends start fights.
Well, to be perfectly literal on the situation here we've got going on, they just said something. Our buddy Clickbait here is the one who started charging at them with his weapons drawn.
His
Speaking of which,
acquaintances. right? I'm saying.
how far away is he from us right now?
I had told you guys, I believe last time he was like 40, 50 feet. Now he's about 30 feet. You guys got about another 2 sentences, and then he'll be on them.
No, how far is he from us?
Oh, well, you guys haven't told me you moved, so you're right now 20 feet away, and then if you let him go all the way, you'll be
I
about 50
cast
feet away.
suggestion on him.
Okay. And what does he have to make a roll or anything?
Yes.
All right.
What's his die?
It's
20.
always a D20.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
So add your wisdom bonus, whatever that is.
Which is 2.
So to whatever you rolled, add it to.
So that makes an 8.
All right, that fails. So I yell stop, and he has to obey.
Yeah. So you stop, and you don't want to stop. So you're sort of, your muscles are tense, and you're sort of growling at him. But you have stopped now, about 20 feet from this old guy, and the look of fear in his eyes of you coming down on him, you can see it now. And then they haven't started to attack or anything. You guys now have a friend that was charging. He's now stopped against his will. What do you do?
I kind of start strolling up casually with, kind of like a, open hands,
Peaceful
showing that I'm,
postures.
not a threat. And I say, hail and well met and all that. Sorry about our buddy here. He can be a little overzealous at times, but, and some just disappear to another dimension, it seems.
Just letting you know, I'm giving you the dirty eyeball right now.
That's fine. Sorry about that, bud. For your own good, I think. And if I'm wrong, then I'll let you sock me one later in the jaw.
I walk along with them. I lean to Warlock, and I'm like,
a reminder that
sorry.
Last week I was still in wolf form. I hadn't transformed out yet, and
Yeah.
the 2 dire wolves were still there because that was up to an hour. So the three wolves are walking slightly behind, but staying fairly close, so that we're not like looking to attack. We're just walking with the group.
And then the last thing I say to them is, so just gotta ask, did I make the right choice, or are we gonna have to rain fire down on the lot of you?
Okay, I didn't hear part of what you said, so this is how they're going to respond. Ugh. They come up, they're out of breath. You can see they're very tired looking. He goes, "Oh, thank you. I didn't have it in me to fight. We barely escaped with our lives. We were going to go across the border to the mule and find some help."
Help from what? May I ask what kind of trouble you ran into there?
Yes, our village is under attack, or was, I'm not sure, by a death knight. We barely escaped with our lives.
Well, that can't be good. Can I do a perception check to see what the ladies are carrying? Nat 20. Of
Then
course,
you
like what a
know-
useless waste of a roll.
Then you catch a whiff on the air. You know that smell. They have a bunch of meat and breads and a few vegetables in each of the baskets. And one maybe has some clothing and maybe some medicinal things. That they have basically what they could grab to survive.
Okay, so they're not babies though.
That's what I was
No.
looking for.
There's no childs. Although one of the women, I will give you this one for free, does seem with child.
Okay, I mean with a nat 20, I appreciate the little bonus.
Can I roll insight to see if I feel like they're telling us the truth or not?
Sure.
Well, 14's not going to do a whole heck of a lot, I guess.
Well, you can tell they're telling the truth because in the distance you see a smoke rising.
All right.
Not a nice looking smoke either. It looks as though something was destroyed and set ablaze, as if a village were destroyed.
So did we lose Adam completely, or is he hiding backstage somewhere?
He is gone completely at the moment.
All right. Internet went to crap. He's working on it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, and we can go along a little bit. Hopefully, he'll get that fixed. So
I
far,
lean
you
to-
guys are just talking.
I lean to Warlock and I point at Clickbait and I say, "That's simple-minded, right? Good thing that wouldn't work on me, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have an opportunity some point down the road to test that theory.
Right.
By the way, I do speak Orcish, so I start speaking
as do I.
I start speaking to them in Orcish to kind of hopefully gain their favor a little bit and say, well, we're not going to impede your path here. You're welcome to continue on to Lemuel. Watch out for the bellhop there. They're real greedy and kind of garbage people. But,
the old guy interrupts you and goes, "No, please, I must. The Thunderer." And he gets on his knees and sort of bows a little bit and goes, "Praise Nirvana. She has sent the mighty warrior to us. He can save us."
Can't roll for shit, though.
I kind of gesture to clickbait and I say, "This guy."
And clickbait, his muscles are no longer tense. You can tell that he's not going to go and charge at them. If you release him, I assume you might want to maybe get some answers.
Well, he only has to obey the specific command that I gave him. So he can still talk and move. He just can't.
Oh, well then clickbait, if you want to tell them what the heck's going on, you can. Or I can.
And this can last concentration up to 8 hours, by the way.
I just want to say that, when they said that the Great Warrior and they looked at clickbait, all three, myself and the other two wolves, did the confused dog look, where they turned their head to the side, like what? Just for the record.
Happy. Okay. So all right, I read this. I told them this last week. So
you told us your backstory.
You told us as players, right? You didn't tell us as characters. You may reveal what you want to us as a character to character.
I'll basically say that. Okay, I'm okay now. Some years ago, on an orc, in a battle with my family, it was part of the fight with some orcs. My sister was killed by an orc. Let me go through this again to make it easier. Following read text. Okay, so and I had an epiphany from the goddess Divana. Okay. So lightning came down, killed the orc, and I had an epiphany from Divana to go up to help to go. Come down. Okay, let me just read the goddamn thing. Sorry. 20 years ago, your father and your sister are on in the Divana army. You are fighting the orcs of Moshu by the sea to keep them from the interior of the kingdom. Your armor is christened by the symbol of Divana. A lightning bolt it's christened with the symbol of Divana, a lightning bolt coming from the clouds. A large orc strikes down your sister and your father, in a rage go to attack him. He then strikes down your father and yells, "Mock me, come take me, Thunderer." That's me. And then the next moment you are charged. A bolt of lightning comes down to you, then turns to fry the orc where he stands. And at the same moment, you get a vision of Divana saying, "Come." And when you all win the battle, the orcs go home. You head to the Temple of Divana and become a cleric. And you task the god of the seas and do so for 15 years. You are called home to be told that to protect Divana's interests and travel the world, learning the threats that exist for 7 years. It's been 5 of the 7. So I have a thing for orcs because they killed my sister.
So anyway, and the old orc stands up and speaks and says, "Yes, and it is because of that we came back to Mokosh and talked to Mokosh himself, who said, we will now worship Divana as our god, and we worship her. So I say Thunderer, because that is your name as the greatest warrior of our people, because you are the one that taught us the true way."
Really? Him?
If I had a collar on my leather outfit, I'd be telling enough.
And the wolves don't go.
So you've obviously chosen the boat came down and struck our greatest warrior instead of him.
I got to be honest. This is all raising more questions than answers for your old boy Warlock here.
Like what?
Oh,
Like why clickbait, buddy?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to kill all orcs if you already got revenge on the one orc that did harm to your family?
Because I have a thing about killing orcs. So
okay.
was
Well,
an
I mean,
orc
you learn a lot about the people traveling in your party, I guess, as you go along.
I've heard of stranger things than that.
Don't get me wrong, I've mellowed some, aka I haven't killed Alec yet. But when I heard that I was a thunderer, when the guy yelled out thunderer, I took that as a call to fight, and so I charged the orcs.
Yeah. And then one of the orcs, the young male orc that hasn't spoken yet, says, "Yes, and I would just like to let you know that some orcs like us will seek your mercy or call you friend, but there are some that say no to Divana, and they will attack you on sight. They only go for Mokach, so be wary as you travel our land."
I reach into my cloak and fish around and pull out the symbol of Divana that I carry, and I say, "Yeah, I'm right there with you, boys and ladies."
"He's a friend," and he comes and gives you a bear hug.
Oh no, thank you. That's
And he cracks your back a little bit,
Oh,
and then he lets you back down.
do I gain any hit points for that?
Gain any? No.
Does he straighten out my back a little bit?
You know the L4, L5 problem you had? You don't have
Yeah.
it anymore.
So Warlock, are you going to drop the suggestion from Clickbait, or you going to keep him still for a moment?
I'm gonna keep them still until we let them pass. I think
Okay. Well,
that's the case.
Okay, so we got a village on fire by Death Knights, right?
a Death Knight. Yes.
A Death Knight. So talking to you guys, and okay, they worship Divana. Should we go to the village to get to avenge their village and what happened to them?
I hate to be so blunt about this, but what's in it for us?
Anything we can, I don't know. But since I'm a cleric of Divana, should I not go to the village and avenge the people of Divana?
I don't know. 2 minutes ago, you were about to chop their heads off.
I know
I didn't know
you're
they
kind
were
of
people of
split. You
Divana.
got to decide where your loyalties are. Are you all for you've got divided loyalties here, so you've got to kind of define where your truth is for you.
I mean, ladies and gents, you all seem like fine orcs. Unlike some of us in this group, I don't have a problem with you as people. Clearly, I know your language, so I think highly of you as a race. So I'm happy to let you on your way. We don't want to do you any harm. You don't want to do us any harm. That's great. Enjoy your lives. Is there, hate to be so direct about it, but
They already start walking past you. Just
is there any reason? Okay, all right. Well, then see you later. All right, screw their village. Let's go. We got bigger fish to
Then
fry.
one of the women comes up to you and goes, "It's okay. The Death Knight would be too much for you, even the Thunderer. So I
Well,
understand.
Play into my
Praise
ego.
you and praise Divana."
Play into my ego. Little do you know, it doesn't do anything. So
That sounds like a good skip to me.
yeah, you said that to the wrong guy, Duke.
Let's just cruise around that one, right?
Everyone heard it. So
No, that's fine.
yeah.
Seems
Okay.
like waste of time to me.
Yeah, unless we know of something that we would gain from it, my character would definitely not want to go there.
Well, I'll just be a merciful DM for the moment here and let you know Death Knight is a challenge rating 17 and 19th level spellcaster. So
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think.
I think what Alec is really saying though is he's found the Venn diagram center for his character in mind.
I didn't
We're
say
both
anything
just
was
like
there.
we're both just like, yeah, let's.
Hey,
That doesn't
The
seem like
wolves are
that.
like,
There happens to be a village on fire. There happens to be a Death
Every
Knight.
Venn diagram.
I haven't
overlaps
mentioned anything
somewhere.
that's there, so it's up to you whether you go there or not. It's perfectly fine to go.
No, that's
around.
okay. That's okay.
I think we're going. Well, the wolves are like.
I can't rule anything
Whichever
out
way
of
the
10 anyways.
villages, the wolves are like.
Yeah.
Go this way.
What village that is, the only one that you can see is obviously this village right here.
We can see that one. Wow, this is like.
Well, no, well, you can't see it, but you can see the smoke. So this is the only village that would be where you could see the smoke. You can't see the smoke if this one were on fire or these three. They're all too far away. So this is the village that's on fire. That's the one you're not wanting to go to. So
Okay.
you're going to have to either go this way or go this way.
Does
You
the
guys do
road-
have a map of the world, so you can see that there's a path going this way,
But doesn't
connecting
that
this
road?
one, and there
doesn't
is
that-
no path connecting these. And there's a river here. But
there's
that's
no
a
road
lake.
that goes like around it. Like every road seems to go right to it and then branch.
Yeah, it goes there and then there.
So we would have to cut a corner somewhere, to
wilderness.
get
Yeah, if you
around
want.
We're gonna cut
Yeah,
through the wilderness
that's
one way or
no
the
big
it. Which
deal.
we were strictly warned not to do.
Not
I
to,
thought.
it's-
In Hebron, you were warned not to do.
Oh, okay. But in Mokash, we don't know necessarily if that's the same.
You have no clue.
Yeah.
All you know is that there is a path this way and a path this way. It's not paved or anything. It's like just dirt. It's just a path.
But we actually want to go, like, zoom out so we can see the whole country again. But wasn't our first stop actually to go to Mach before we go to Zod?
Well,
Actually, it
it's
doesn't
either
matter.
or, because we have to go to both.
Doesn't matter.
So
Um,
we have to hit those other village towns to get to Zod, and then from Zod we go to Mok.
You think? Because I think to JP's point, if we go to Zod, then we go to Mach, then we'd have to go back to Zod. Like it seems like we're going
Well, we
further.
we can transport back
Farther.
all the way back to Hebron.
yeah, we can get back to Ash at any point.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
So technically, it doesn't. Actually,
So maybe Zod to Mach makes more sense, and then we teleport back.
I mean, we do have probably a few minutes, it seems, until our hopefully teleports back from the other dimension that he disappeared into.
I like to imagine that he's just distracted by a butterfly.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty.
Butterfly.
Oh, arc like butterfly. Oh.
Yeah, so it seems as if you, the DM, are kind of directing us to go to Zod first. If there's no road that leads from,
I'm not directing you to go anywhere first or last or second. It's up to you.
looks like he's
Well,
is he
wait a minute.
If you go
backstage?
here, you're facing
We're
it.
gonna have to figure out a way to get across.
Is Daymare's backstage?
Daymers is not back. Oh, yeah, he just popped up.
Yeah.
Woo! There he is.
Arc back
like
from
the,
walking butterfly?
Little area away from me lost power, which is I use cell phone.
Well, we just imagined you were distracted by a butterfly. Now your attention is back.
Okay.
They are trying to figure out where they're going to go. You got a Death Knight in this village if you go to it.
Mhm.
Well, do we
Or
know
you
if the
can cut
Death Knight is
across.
still there?
No,
It
we
seems
don't-
pretty immediate time
Yeah,
frame.
that
Like they
way.
just left and then it's still on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We bypass the village and just hop from.
you can bypass and go this way. You can go around and go this way. You can just go this way if you want to. You can go this way if you want to. Whichever way you want to go, I don't care.
So we don't
You
have
can
to
go
stick
to
to the
Zod,
path.
you can go to Mach. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to
Didn't-
do.
You tell us that was basically just swamp, and we had to.
Right here, yeah, it's swamp. It's going to be rough.
Well, I mean, we have to cross it at some point if there's no road going from
True.
anywhere on the east leading to the west. So we have to cross the swamp to get to Mach at some point.
True.
There's gotta be some sort of. The people of the country have to get across there in some way. So if we go
Right.
to Zod first, we might be able along the way to figure out how people go from the
You have to find,
east to the west, or the west to the I forget, it's north up on this. Anyway, from east to west.
North is on top. It's just as it should be.
So there's got to be a way in this country they travel from east to
Absolutely.
west. So,
I feel like there's a logic to going Zod Mach, but that's just now that I understand that, what we're doing, like we don't have to come back to get to Hebron. So I kind of feel like it doesn't make sense to go to Mach first, but that's just me. And obviously the thing I need is in Zod. So woo-woo.
Well, the thing I need is in Mach. So
the thing I need is not even close.
So let's make a decision then. What way are you going? Are you going to Zod or to Mach, and then which way are you going to travel to get to either or?
Where we are now to Zod, if we don't stay on the path, that's also swamp.
No, this is like heavy forest and stuff. This is the swamp area. It's between
It gets
two
a little
rivers.
darker there, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to take the forest off the path, go through the forest?
I mean, I say if we're basically it depends on where we're going. It's kind of Will's point. Like we're going to head towards this burning town a little bit on the trail, but then break off either left or right to go to the next village or path. So I say we follow the path a little bit. Sorry, I can do this as the Duke if you'd rather. Follow the path a little bit going south, but then break off conveniently in time to sort of veer east and then catch the road leading that direction along the path there and then work our way south towards Zod.
Yeah.
That would be my recommendation. However, if we're going to Mach, it's a slightly different variation because we would be going west through those swampy areas.
Well, I rather know a direct route to Mach if I don't have to go through the swamp.
You have no way of going through this without going to the swamp, unless you want to go to the ocean and have a little water time adventure there. And I will make you pay for that decision.
Ooh.
I'm leaning to Zod.
All right, you guys need to make a decision. So vote.
I kneel before Zod.
Zod for the Duke. Or Zod or Mach.
Mach.
Mach. Clickbait. Zod or Mach.
I said Zod before.
Zod. Okay. Oogway. Zod or Mach.
well, just so Warlock has to make the decision. Mach, because that's where my question's going.
Okay, so Warlock. Zod or Mach.
I'm gonna roll a dice.
All right. Are you? Which dice are you rolling?
I'm gonna roll a d6. Evens go to Mach, odds go to Zod. It's a 3. We're going to Zod.
All right. So next question. Are you
That
going to
literally makes no difference to me.
Hit this one, then hit this one and go, or just hit this one and travel this way?
Yeah, I think hit that road going east and then work our way east and then at some point break south along that path.
Well, there's another path that goes from that house to.
I can't see clearly enough in that
Follow
area.
my cursor from Zod. These are all the paths.
No, but he's talking about the
See,
burning city, the city that's on fire.
Well,
He's saying,
If we bypass the burning city and hang when we're looking at a right,
right,
we go to that one that's underneath the L.
Yeah.
There are two paths there. That one goes to Zod and the other one goes to that other town. That other
Yes.
house.
Yes.
we
But
could worry about
do we-
that fork.
Do we want to make?
for a
I
while?
don't even want to make one pit stop. Well, I guess we have to. It's going to take too long to walk. But like, I'm not about stopping in random no-name villages while we have a million things to do to complete our quest.
Right.
True enough. I'm just trying to get us there. So I say follow the path, cut over, cut
Go
east, and then at
east
some
and then
point
south.
break south.
Yes, I'm with you there.
Okay.
There we
That
go.
works.
Okay. So we'll say you guys are like right here. It's midday or almost midday, and you start heading towards this village. And about right here, you'll want to break and head to this path.
Yes, sir.
So we will say it is right here. And then you guys get right here. It is now getting dusk. And as you look behind you, or as you're crossing diagonally from one path to get to the next path, you notice that you can actually see the village now. It is on fire. There are the stench of some dead bodies whiffing your way a little bit. And you can actually see the glimmer of the armored plate of the Death Knight as he looks and his red eyes look at you.
Oh, we would not have gotten.
And then he
I was gonna
turns.
say, I
back,
don't
and
think we're.
he goes and
going
does
to get that
his
close
other
to the
thing.
village where I could see it.
Yeah. Well, all
So
right.
you're-
we just had a
you're close
moment,
enough,
that's
you can-
all.
You can see it, but he's like that big.
It's a romantic moment. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just you can see what's happened. Basically, you have no idea why he's there, why he's doing what he's doing. But
Nor
he's
do I
distracted.
care.
Not really.
So onward, right?
Keep moving.
Good luck, Mr. Death Knight.
East. Yes. East, Miss
He
Tessbach.
waves as you go. All right, so you're right here. It's getting dusk. I'm gonna say you're right here. It is night. You gotta stop and take care of the horses and yourselves. This is just a dirt path going through a wooded area.
Should we probably get off the path a little bit?
I would say yes. We're not going to camp right on the road. We would
Yeah.
definitely get back to find a little sheltery
All
spot
right, well,
among
we'll
the trees.
say you're right here, and there's an old slough where you
Oh,
can
you can't see your cursor at the moment, or I can.
right here.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
so you're just right here on the line, and you find an old slough, and then you can go, and you can actually rest from the elements there. The horses can, obviously, but it's big enough for all you guys if you want to stay there.
Okay.
All right.
Who says that? So I'll take first watch.
Well, let's see here. Why don't I just roll to see if anything happens, and then we'll decide who's making what watch, and I'll decide who
Okay.
is
I'm
unlucky.
usually the middle watch just
Or
because
lucky
I
one.
don't need to sleep.
All right, 1 to 10, nothing happens. 11 to 20, something happens. Okay, I need to know who is watching at what time.
Well, I will be last because I have yeah. Well,
I think
if clickbait's going first, I need to be last.
I'm in the middle. So it's 2 in front and 2 in
I
behind.
I need a long rest to recover my sorcery points and everything. So it's.
So you'll
I-
be the
I-
last awake.
Well, Uguay said he needs to be the last. So
Well, then you can be
need to
last.
be
I don't.
first to
Yeah,
get the
I,
long rest.
we all need a long rest, right?
yeah.
I'm good. I'm in the middle.
Well, yeah, but don't you need
I'm
a long
sleeping.
rest? Did you use spells or anything? Or are you good?
I'm a rogue.
I say that, at this point, we have horses who will alert us if there's danger coming, hopefully, and we should just rest.
And I technically don't need any sleep or rest, so
No.
I can be like the guy. For the
So
most
at
part.
about 1 o'clock in the morning,
That'll be my time.
yeah, okay, none of you are getting a long rest because at 1 o'clock in the morning, the horses all start to neigh. They're very unresting, and you hear this growling noise coming in the middle of the dark.
And I immediately wake Og.
Yeah, you wake everybody, I assume. And,
Big man, wake up!
There is one Orog, which is a form of orc, just violently running about, hitting trees and swinging at them with his axe. He's gone insane, and he's got marks on him as if he's been burned or something. You think he might have been from the village and somehow escaped, but it did something to him, man. He is not himself, and he starts to come after the horses.
Are we in combat yet, or can we take an action before
Well,
we're
it
in combat?
depends. He's starting to come after the horses. What do you do?
Yeah,
I
you have
cast
to-
Charm Person.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Okay.
So would you have this?
What is your DC? I got to be.
It is 14.
And since it's a wisdom save and he's messed up in the head, would that make him have disadvantage?
Nah. He does. He has a low wisdom.
Okay.
So he
He has
only
a
has
low
an
wisdom
11.
anyway, so it didn't affect it.
So he doesn't have any bonus at all. But I did happen to roll a 15.
1 second. How does my boon work? I have to look that up. I can use it against someone's saving throws too, right?
I forgot. You've never used it before.
Yeah, I know. Boon of Fate. When another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you may roll a d10 and apply the results as a bonus or penalty. Great.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm rolling this. I rolled a 10, so he rolled a 5.
Ouch.
Okay. So how is he charmed? What is?
It says you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you as the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you, and it lasts 1 hour.
Okay, so as soon as he's about to go after a horse, you cast Charm Creature, and he immediately, thanks to your boon, he actually is charmed, and he immediately stops, looks around, sees you, and goes, and gives you a big bear hug. And your back cracks a little bit, and then he goes and he's hugging everyone down the line. Everyone gets a hug.
I say, hail and well met, friend. What seems to be itching your craw?
Fire burn hot. Me
sure.
get out one night.
Sure does. Are you from that village there that we saw something going on?
Fire burn hot there. I burn too. But I live.
Yeah, you're doing fine. So, okay, well, it was nice meeting you. I guess you'll be on your way.
Well, can I talk to this guy?
Do you speak Orc?
You can try.
Well, Warlock speaks Orc, so I can ask him.
Translate.
Yeah.
So does Al. So do Alec and I, by the way.
Oh, okay, you guys. I just yell at you guys. Ask it. One of you guys ask him if he's from the village.
I just did.
Yeah.
He said yeah.
Said yeah.
All right. So I want to cure his wounds.
Okay.
Okay. I assume he's Davana, right? So I want to cure his wounds.
Okay.
So you look how to do it, right? Do I roll something? I assume.
Well, you roll cure. You roll how much you're cured him for.
All right. So is that the 20 again?
No, it'll say in the spell description how much.
It just says a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to a D8 plus your spell casting modifier.
All right. So my spell cast modifier. Okay. So that's that. My spell cast modifier. I gotta look at it.
We determined
2.
last.
So that's 4.
Okay. So I will say he was okay, except for in the head. So I'm going to say your healing of him made him sane.
Oh, nice.
So he is now charmed still, because I don't think that would affect the charming. But he is now not only friendly towards you, but he can actually string a sentence together now.
Great.
You can tell by his demeanor. So,
well, in that case, I say, well, where are you headed to, friend? Did you have a plan in mind, or do you want to kind of tag along with us to the next town? Because you seem like a strong boy. It would be cool to have another sword on hand.
Yes, I am trying to find a way to help my people from the village that was destroyed by the Death Knight.
Yeah, it seems like a real heckin' scene back there.
Yes. So
we're headed to Zod if you want to, maybe look for some help there. I think he's kind of outside of our realm of abilities.
There should be a lot of people there that could help.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Very well. Lead on, friend.
Well, it's the middle of the night. We're gonna get back to sleeping here.
Oh. Well, do you have a horse for me?
No.
You
Do we
don't.
have- well, no.
You don't. Well, I am wide awake. I am healed. I will go myself.
All
I
right
will
then.
follow the path to the next village. I will hopefully find help. Thank you for your healing. Thank you, my friends. And he goes and hugs you all again.
Does he have a
And
name
he-
just in case? Does he have a name
Hope to see you again.
Yeah. Oh, my name
just in
is
case?
Oog.
Ooh. Okay, I remember that.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us the way, Oog?
The way?
That's a joke on our buddy's name, Oogway.
This one wears the symbol. He knows.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Go Davana, Team Davana, hashtag.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, night night. And I go back to sleep.
Yeah, once he leaves, we're gonna go back to resting.
And unfortunately, I now.
So that means you all can get a short rest, but none of you can get a long rest because of that.
No, I'm sleeping 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go on and get our rest.
We can wait till.
I'm saying if you wake up normally, so you're gonna have to wake up later if you want your full.
That's fine.
Yeah, wait later.
I don't really have a choice right now. I use my boon. I have my sorcery points are diminished and my spell slots. So I'm sleeping 8 hours.
I mean, we can get up at 9 a.m. and that's
Yeah, we still can get up at 9 after. Yeah, so.
All right. Well, we'll see you do then. You are now awaken.
Then
And hit the road, Jack.
hit the road.
All right.
So,
So let's see. Horses can travel, we said 50 something miles. Each one of these things is 90 miles. All right. So you get to the next. Here, let me bring the map back up. All right. So you guys, you were here. We'll say you get to right here. It's nightfall again. I'm being a little generous with the times. So I will roll again to see if anything happens.
doesn't happen that whole day. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, nothing happened that whole day. And nothing happens at night. So you guys can get a full night's sleep.
There you go. All right.
So then you wake up the next day. But I'm just going to keep doing this until something happens. You guys tell me you do something.
Sure.
We're headed towards Zod, so
Yeah, you travel
do
down
we
to
want to
right
go to
here
that
now.
village or do we want to cut the corner once we get closer?
Okay, well, it's nighttime here, so let's let you sleep the night. Then you can make that decision.
Yeah.
And that means I need to roll. Ooh. Nat 20.
Okay.
All right, so I will say at 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear this shout coming from the east. Friends, 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 where are you? And it's Oog. And he is not alone. He has on his tail a couple orcs that are not a friend of Davana. And he is, so they do not like him. So he is looking for you for help. You can tell this by what he's wearing versus what they're wearing. He's searching for you, and he finds you. So he wakes you all up and goes, help me, they're coming. And there are
I think Arg has a legitimate question I think he's about to ask. I have the same question.
How did he get so far past us on foot?
When we have horses.
Whenever we have horses.
You aren't very sure about that.
No,
something is up.
Correct. I'm not very sure.
Something makes no sense.
Yeah, something's up with that. I'm glad you caught that. So anyway, he wakes you up. He's wanting you to help him, and there are 3 orc war chiefs coming after him with like the look of die. So what do you do? They're 50 feet out.
Well, I mean, I don't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, is he speaking in common or in Orcish?
Yeah, I don't speak orc, so.
Well, he was speaking. He woke all of you up because of his shouting, but he's speaking in Orcish, so 3 of you understood what he was saying. And well, I don't know, maybe 4 of you. Clickbait, do you know Orc?
I don't think I know orc.
I'll
I know
translate.
common
I'll
and
translate.
No, it's the three of you then understood what he was saying.
I
But
will
all of you
probably
know
be
it.
waking everybody anyways and telling what he's saying.
Okay. So what do you do? Do you help him? Do you help the other guys? Do you just back away slowly?
Yeah, I pretend to still be asleep.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say like, well, we were already warned that the others were gonna attack us anyway if they, like, the other kinds of orcs were gonna attack us. But I'm just gonna like stay where I'm at, but like prepare myself, I guess.
Because
Okay.
like to be my rationale is that I cast Charm Person on this orc. I don't know this orc.
Yeah,
like,
right.
For all I know,
Right.
he went and robbed or killed some of their family, and they're just after. Like he could be the bad guy in this situation. I'm not going to get involved. None of my business.
Why don't Warlock do a perception roll for me?
11 plus 1, 12.
Okay, you don't perceive nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So, who of you actually is the closest to him? Who wants to be the closest to him that he actually shakes awake?
I was already awake, so it would probably be me.
Okay, so you need to give me a perception check then.
17.
You notice his hands have blood on them.
All right, then
That doesn't mean anything.
I would ask him, what happened? Why is that your blood?
No, it's not. It's one of theirs. They tried to attack me. Yes, that's it. They tried to attack me.
Yeah, that's it. I roll a perception with, or rather, insight with advantage, hopefully, because I noticed that that's kind of bogus.
Shady.
I will say there's no reason to have advantage, I don't think, because you were trying to be asleep, so you're not 100% sure if you heard that right.
Okay, then I rolled a 9.
Well, Uruguay is also like rolling insight on that as well.
Well, you said you were awake, so you heard it.
Yeah.
So you will get advantage.
Okay. What's my perception? Or wait, insight. That's an 18.
He's totally lying.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, the best you can surmise based on the situation is they're coming probably to kill him because he murdered one of their own.
Duke
But
says,
you also notice, Uruguay, and you might want to tell the others that because you are all friends of Davana, considering one of your compatriots has a freaking armor with her symbol, they're still going to attack you as soon as they get to you.
I tell Oog, hide behind that tree right there.
There's a tree there?
I don't know. We're in the
We're in the forest.
Yeah, there's a tree on the floor.
So I tell him to hide right off to the side.
Okay.
See
So
if he
you
can-
hide, Uruguay?
No, I'm telling Oog, the creepy
Ooh.
Oog.
Pretty random.
Okay. He
Yeah.
goes, yes, friend. And he does as you say.
Okay. As the other guys are coming closer, I sort of move to the front to kind of get their attention.
Okay. They're right up to you, and they are not happy. He's
And I
got
said-
an axe
I'm
ready,
I'm like, and I speak orc. I'm like, he's hiding right over there behind that tree. If you don't tell him that you can sneak around and get him with no problem. He's right. I don't even know him. He came storming into our camp. He's right over there.
why should I believe you?
Because I'm incredibly persuasive. I do not want to fight. I want to go to sleep. He's right there. I will not
You
stand
look
in the
like
way.
an elf. I don't like elves.
All right, when I hear that, I stand up and I say, okay, cool your
All right.
jets.
All right. So are all of you now standing up and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They worship Davana! Attack! And roll initiative. They see the armor of clickbait.
Right as they say that, I go, well, shit.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
I rolled what's my 8.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, I rolled a
Hold on.
4.
Don't
I got a
tell me
4.
how you roll. I gotta write all this down here. So, okay, 0 to 5 for initiative. Anyone?
Just go down the panel. Just start with Warlock and go down the panel.
Or well, actually, 15 to 20. Anyone roll?
There's Warlock.
Yeah, 19.
19 for Warlock. All right. 10 to 15. Really? Wow.
12.
So 12. Who did 12?
Adam. Ard.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. So you have to go through all your names. All right. So 5 to 10.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
And Duke
And
rolled
I rolled a 7. John Duke.
And clickbait, what'd you roll?
4.
A
Get your dice.
4. All right. So John,
I'm
what is
standing.
your dex?
My dexterity is a 17.
All right, so I rolled a 7 for the orcs as well, so you will go before them. Your dex is higher.
Thank you.
All righty. So, Warlock, you might. Oh, wait a minute. No, the guy's behind the tree. He's not even going to fight. Warlock, you're up first. These are 3 orc war chiefs.
Yeah, I'm super annoyed that they woke me up again.
Okay.
So I just cast Fireball.
Fireball.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, cue the music. Fireball.
Fireball.
What do they got to beat?
14 is my saving throw. My spell save.
14. Okay, let me just put down their hit points. And I will roll for the 3 of them. Save, fail, and save.
All right. So.
Whoop.
So the one that failed to save takes 31. The other ones take 16.
Okay. And let me get this battle map done up so we can do this a lot smoother than normal. All right. Let's see here. So we got you guys, the 5 of you. Any particular way you want to be
No, it's just
positioned?
a map up and we'll pick our spot.
I know the map's not open for you guys, but is there any way you guys want to be positioned?
I was
especially, or-
definitely at the front talking to them.
Yeah.
So I'll
And the
take-
rest of us are probably grouped up pretty,
Kind of like, yeah, a little semi behind him or whatever.
so
pretty
I was
close to each
I was
other if we all
definitely
just
right
woke
in
up.
front.
Yeah.
Can you show us on that map?
Yeah, give me a
He's
second.
setting up. He's just setting up.
I'm just moving the pieces. It's not as the setup takes more than the actual battle.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. There are better options, like if we were all in the real time and space together, sitting down.
Well, yeah.
But you got to do it with what you got to work with. All right, so here we go. Bringing the map up. Boom. So this is a bad guy. This is a bad guy. This is a bad guy. No, actually, let me trade him out for this other guy up here. He looks better.
He looks much better.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're
Okay.
not all together? Weren't they all together when they came up to us? I'm just asking because you're going to have spacing questions here in a minute on our spells. So,
All right. Everything is, we'll say, 5 feet square. And yeah, so Warlock, you have done your fireball. Where are you here? Do you want to be here?
Sure.
Okay. So your fireball has like what, 120 feet? It's got plenty of range, don't it?
Yeah. It's got a ton of range.
Okay. All right. So that means the next up would be Ard, and we'll say you are You want to be here?
Sure.
Okay, that's you. What do you do?
I went before Arg.
Okay, I move up to the west side of Duke.
Move up to
So
the
it's sort of
west
like
side.
Yeah, to the left. Yep. Up just a little bit more, so I'm actually within melee range. Yep. Which one looks the bloodier
Dude, it's a 5-foot square. You're meddling.
out of those two?
Let me see here. They all have been hit, but
Yeah.
The worst one we'll say is the one on the far left.
Okay. I'll attack that one.
Okay.
And that will be, let's see. That's 5, 4, 22 to hit.
That will hit.
27 damage.
Dang. Okay.
Which one?
That will be a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. And that will be a 24 to hit. Wait, no,
That's definitely going to hit.
22 to hit. 22, sorry.
That's still going to hit.
Okay. And that will be 28 damage.
Okay.
So which one did you hit? The same one and hit him about for 50 points?
Now he hit this one guy with all that. So he is definitely bloody. Warlock, or not Alec. This is Will asking Alec a question.
Mm-hmm.
If it says whatever times a day, that doesn't mean on their turn, does it? Or would that have to be on their turn?
If it's an action, it has to be on their turn. If it's a reaction or something, but
Okay,
if they're
action, that tells me what to do. Okay, so the next person up is Oogway, and we will say you are here.
Okay. So Arg is engaged directly with the one, so he's right.
Yeah,
next
this one right here.
Yeah. So, but he's the one on the end, right?
Yeah, I'll move him over here so you can tell.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth on the other two, so I don't hit like.
All right, what's the range?
It's 120 feet.
Okay. And what does that do?
You choose a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube. So I'm going to make it just behind them so that it doesn't hit our guys and it doesn't hit the third one. So it's going to be like over here behind. Yeah.
This right here, 5, 10, 15, 20. This would be getting both of them and be a 20-foot cube.
Yes. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature that fails is going to take 3d12 bludgeoning damage. Save, they take half as much. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand, which I don't. Yeah, so it's just difficult terrain. We'll be under.
Okay, so I got to roll and see.
Dex.
What am I rolling now? Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving. It's 15.
All right, what do I need to hit?
15 to save.
First one fails. Nat 20 on the second one.
Okay. So that one will take half, and it's going to be 3d12. This is my 12, right? Yep. Or no, that's not the 12. That's let's see it. There's the 12. Yeah. So 7, 8, 15, and 4, 19 on the one, and the other one would take 10.
The other one will take what?
One will take 19, one will take 10.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into a brown bear.
All right. Next up is the Duke.
Okay, so how are the two in front of me looking?
They got some time, but they're not happy.
And then the one next to Arg. Same.
The one next to Arg.
He's got one
he
on
is,
his own.
He is very, very unhappy.
He's very, very unhappy.
Very bloody.
All right. Then let me. I'm gonna go to the one on Arg, and I'm gonna hit him. I'm doing dual wield, so I'll go with the rapier first.
Okay.
Well, that is not gonna do it. So an 8 misses off the rapier. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it. So I'll do the short sword next. Oh, nat 20. Woo! Here we go. Now we're talking. Let's get that sneak attack going here. Okay, baby. So that's going to be with the nat 20. That's going to be 36.
Yeah, he's dead. Describe how you utterly obliterate him.
Well, I miss so elegantly that you can't even tell with that first sword. But the other one slices him at the middle and he falls into 2 pieces.
Okay, yeah, all right. Then he does that.
It's just a ballet. You can't quite tell what sword hit, but he just falls in.
Next up is the orc. And they are not happy at all.
Well, my bonus, I'm allowed to with my bonus action, disengage. So I'm going to get behind Arg for cover as part of my dance.
Okay.
It's just a lot of flurry of movement. You can't really. I'm a hurricane of blades and fear.
All right. So these guys,
cowardice,
Blades and fear.
blades and cowardice.
They are not happy at all. So what one of them is going to do is, let's see here. Okay, this doesn't tell me what kind of action it is, so I'm just going to say it'll be a bonus action. So this guy is going to move to Arg, and he will attack you with his great axe. So he is going to do a 21 to hit.
Yeah, but that
All right.
I mean that's an attack. It would be an action.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you said bonus action.
Yeah, I know. You'll see what I'm doing. All right, so he hits you for 15 damage then, slashing. And then to end his turn, he is... Oh, wait a second. He actually gets to do an extra 4 damage to you because of Grimish's Fury. He deals an extra 4 damage when he hits with a weapon attack. And then he will do a battle cry, and that's it. The battle cry, he can only do it once a day. Each creature of the war chief's choice that is within 30 feet of it can hear it, and not already affected by battle cry can gain advantage on attack rolls until the start of the war chief's next turn. The war chief can then make one attack as a bonus action. I'm not sure exactly how the battle cry works, so we'll just say he's done.
You should have the battle cry should have been his action, and then.
All right, so I did those backwards. We'll say he did that because I've never had to use one of these before.
So, and does it affect his?
It doesn't affect him. It affects
him and his.
It affects this
buddy. His party. It doesn't affect us.
Yeah, he don't get nothing from it. It's this guy.
Correct. His friend gets advantage for his next round.
Okay. Yeah, and it is his turn because I'm just going to have him do it the same turn. And he is going to use aggressive, which as a bonus action, he can move up to his speed toward a hostile creature that he can see. But wait a second. No, he already has movement, and he has enough to get to you, Ark, so he's going to do that. And then he's going to attack with a great axe. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that hits. And he does the extra 4 because he hit with a weapon attack, plus 15. So that's 19 damage. And now, as a bonus action, He's going to move up to his speed, which is 30 feet. So 5.
He's going to
10.
get an opportunity
Okay.
attack against him.
I get an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
But he's going to get to right here.
Is he
That's
going
where he's
after?
running.
I don't think he gets killed.
I don't think he's going to get killed. He only has 1 attack.
19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And 20 damage.
Okay. So it is now Clickbait's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to take my mace and try to hit the guy in front of me, I guess.
Just a question: which one took the 19 from me, and which one took the 10? Because which one's more damage at this point?
This one looks slightly a bit worse off than this one.
Okay.
And Clickbait, this would be you.
Yep.
So what are you doing?
Well, with my extra help I get from the ammo around me, I got a 10.
You got a 10 with everything added?
No, that's a 10 total.
To hit, you got a 10 total?
Yeah, to hit.
You
That's
added
everything
your bonuses and everything.
Oh, that's with my bonuses.
Oh wow. Okay.
You
I
need
did
new
the math- I
die.
did the math ahead of time over here, and I add my 4 to it. I got a 10.
Well, you also got the +2 from the enemy.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I got my math over here. I added to my 4.
Okay, so he didn't hit. Got it.
Okay. So you rolled a 4 and you added 6 to it. You got a 10.
Yes.
Okay. You need new dice.
Yes.
That misses. So what would you like to do?
I can't do anything. That's
There-
it.
You can't cast a spell. You can't do a
I
bonus
don't have a
action of any kind.
I don't
just-
have a
you
second.
just-
I don't have a second move.
Something tells me you could probably do something. You just don't know what you can do yet.
I can kiss my ass goodbye.
I will say, Big Will, as a cleric, there's most everything's an action. There's not many bonus actions.
Yeah.
From when I was a cleric.
There's only one
all right.
cleric, and I didn't choose him.
Well, no one held their action, so if he's done with his, that means it's back to Warlock. And you are here.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one that's right next to me.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm at 5th level, so that's 2d10. There's another d10. There it is. 6.
Okay. He takes 6 damage. What else you doing?
Unfortunately, nothing this turn.
Okay. Next up, Arg.
Alrighty. I am going to action surge and attack this guy.
Oh, Lord.
So that'll be a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
Go ahead and roll all your hits to see how many you can do.
that
One hit. What's that?
Yeah, one hit so far. This
Okay.
one would be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
This would be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
This is, well, it'd be over 20.
That'll hit.
I
So
forgot.
that was 4, right?
Yeah, that was
Three
4.
hit. Okay, here's number 5, and it misses because it was a 2.
Okay. So you got 3 hits.
Yep, 3 hits.
Okay, roll damage.
13, 23,
Okay.
18,
Okay.
and 24.
Okay. Describe how you kill this guy.
Yay.
I sort of, cleave him here, and it just sort of goes all the way down. Just a nice big chop,
Okay.
between the shoulder blades.
So that's going to be enough out of you, Oogway. It's your
All right.
turn.
The bear is going to attack this guy in front of him. So
Okay.
I get 2 attacks. So first I'm going to try to bite him. That will not hit as a 9. And then we'll try him with the claws. That is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
So, and that does 2d4. That is 9 plus 4, 13 damage.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna move up there behind that guy and give him the old sneak attack there. The 1-2 here. We'll see what we got. Well, that's a critical fail. That's a 1.
Oh joy! That's a critical fail. What were you trying to do there? With a sword, or what were you?
That was a rapier. Yes.
That was a rapier. Okay. You tried to get him with your rapier, but you accidentally trip and you hit your shin and take 2 points of slashing damage.
Sounds about right. Okay, and then can I swing with my other weapon, or did that preclude?
No, you can still attempt your
Okay.
other weapon. You just have to make the attack, not actually
Right.
hit it.
Right. Well, there you go. That's an 18 plus my bonus, so that'll hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Son of a breadstick. That rapier is not doing its job right now. Oh, but that's gonna hurt. Holy crap. 18.
I'll trade you 120-sided dice for
23,
that bloody rapier.
26. 26 damage.
26.
That's like I almost rolled all 6s.
Dude, he is like wanting to die at this point. I mean, he
I
is
was like
so bloody.
I was like damaging myself and
But-
at the same time.
Are you done?
I am. Well, I mean, I'm gonna scoot off behind Alec there because he's the one on the left of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Do you
dancing
still have
around.
movement?
No, it's my bonus action that I get. My
Disengage.
My disengage.
Well, and the
action.
bear is like.
Wait a minute.
right
How
in
does
front of
the
the guy.
disengage read? Can you go behind someone, or do you?
I think
back up?
it just takes you out of combat with them.
Yeah, it
Okay.
takes you out of.
Okay.
Because
Either way, the bear is the one right in front of him. So
Yeah, that's probably true. Where does it say? Okay. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, the creature can't make opportunity attacks. I'll write that one. Where's the other one? Where is it? Sorry, if you want to go on to you can leave me right there if you want to. Then I'll go on to the next guy. Let me find the page.
Well, no, because I
It's
need
his
to know
turn.
what that does, because he's going to go after the guy that just brutally hit him with a sword.
Let's see here. Let's see. You can take a bonus action at the end of each of your at your turns in combat. This can be used to dash, disengage, or hide. That's all it says on the cunning action.
So What
Okay, so the disengage.
yeah, disengage. Where was it? I just saw it.
Should I look up
Disengage. If you make the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn.
Yeah, so it allows you to
You can
move
move,
through enemy
yeah.
threatened space without any
Yeah.
issue or chance of opportunity attack harming you. Mind the exceptions, though. So that means, yeah, if you have enough movement, I don't know if you have enough movement, though.
Let's say I
to
went
get behind
5, 10, 15,
you. 5,
20.
10, 15, 20, 25. You got 5 feet.
So I can go next to
You can go diagonally right here.
right there. Yeah, I'll go there. That's fine.
Okay.
But not very far. So obviously, if
So
he's pissed
this
at me,
guy
I
is
understand.
it is now his turn, and he is not gonna get attacked by Warlock going after you. So he's just gonna attack Warlock.
Oh, there you go.
oh, you're not going to attack the bear.
It's a bear.
It's a bear that tried to bite him. And claw
Well,
him.
to be fair, everyone's trying to attack him. So
This is true.
all right. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. That's not even. I can't even shield against that.
So that plus his Brumish's Fury would be 19 slashing damage.
Ow.
Okay, that's a lot of damage on me.
All right, and that he gets 2 attacks. So his second attack
Oh shit!
is the exact same to hit. So that'll be another 19.
All right, I'm unconscious.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is this. You are unconscious.
That's phenomenal.
And as a bonus action, the orc can move its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see. It's called aggressive. So he is going to.
He's still engaged in combat with
So if he moves away,
both
I
of
get
them,
an
though.
opportunity attack.
Both of them.
Oh yeah, so does clickbait.
Okay, well, he's blinded by fury. He's going to attempt to go and attack the dude that just stabbed him a few times. So I need both of you, clickbait and the bear, do your one attack for opportunity against this guy.
Okay.
So wait a minute. Which one of you would want to go first in the attack?
I'll go first.
Okay, explain how you killed this guy then.
I actually have to hit. I can just. Do I have to roll to hit him?
Yeah, you gotta roll to hit.
So how do you know I might miss? You never know that. I mean,
I'm pretty sure one of you is going to hit him.
So I got a 15 to hit.
That actually misses still.
I rolled a 21 to hit.
Okay, you hit him. How do you kill him? Explain it.
Well, it was a bite attack, so I just bite down and rip his head off, and then spit it out on the ground.
He had 2 hit points left.
So,
All right. So, as you guys, or I assume you're going to Warlock, yes?
clickbait should, because it's his turn. Are we still in combat with the other dude still there? Or are we out?
No, there's nobody else.
Okay.
All right, so I got
clickbait is our healer, so yeah, he should
There's
be.
Oog, but he's hiding behind the tree still.
Yeah.
So I go to Warlock and I give him the potion of superior healing.
Well, actually, before you do that, immediately after the battle's over and you walk forward, the Orog, the guy that was behind you, comes out and he gets a surprise attack on Oogway because y'all don't know that he's going to do that.
Wait, the guy that we've been that asked us to help him?
Yes.
Fucker.
Okay.
I'm not going to be happy.
I was trying to be there for you, Warlock. I really was.
All right. I rolled a 17 to hit.
That will hit the bear.
Okay.
Hit the bear.
So he is going to go for a great axe hit. That is a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Hang on, let me double check. I gotta remember. I think I take on. Let me double check on the hit because
What do you
the
mean?
dirty
to hit?
20 definitely hits. The 17 would hit the bear, but I forget if I get to keep my.
Oh, I'm sorry. The dirty 20 is disregard that. He got hit with the 17, so that's 9 slashing damage.
Well, let me double check on the one thing before you do that. Hang on.
Well, I doubt he has a reaction you can do.
Your game statistics are replaced by the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and wisdom. You retain skill if the creature is the same proficiency. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that would hit the bear. It would not have hit me, but it hits the bear. So okay. And how much damage did I take? 9 as a bear.
9.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep the same thing that we did, and I'll put him with the other orcs then.
So
Warlock.
Would it be Ugo? It would be Clickbait's turn because it was where he was at in the cycle.
Yeah, he hadn't taken his turn yet.
Yeah.
I thought he missed.
Well, yeah,
No,
he
that was
had
an opportunity attack.
That was not
Okay.
his turn.
all right. Yeah, we'll do that. So clickbait, it's your turn. Then it'll go to Warlock, who will have to skip, and then it'll be ours.
Well, if I'm clickbaiting, well, never mind. He has to decide. What
So
he's gonna
clickbait, it's your move, man. You can you have an action you can do, whatever you want to do for that action.
I still want to go to Warlock and give him the hit. I mean, but
Well, don't you have spells and slots? Not to tell you how to.
Yeah, you can use your spells to heal him. You don't have to give him a potion.
well, if he's blacked out, that means he's down to nothing, right?
But you can heal him back to something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, the superior healing just heals him back more than your spell would. That's all. You'll still get him up to in the fight, no matter what you
So
do.
whatever spell you have that heals an individual the most is what I would use.
All right, so I got Cure Wounds right now.
There you go. And just use it at your highest level you can use it.
Oh, I see, that confuses me. I mean, I can use that at any
So
level?
if you use it as a third level spell, then you roll 3d8 plus 4. Whereas if you use it as a second level spell, it's 2d8 plus 4.
Then I'll do it as a third level.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's 3d8 plus 4.
Yes, I have that same spell. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. No, figure out which one is the 8 one here. All right. Okay. Here we go. 5, 7, 14 plus 4 is 18.
Okay. So you get 18 hit points back, Warlock,
Great.
and you are back in the fight, and it is your turn.
Cool.
But I don't know how well you'll notice he's actually attacking, but I'm going to assume that you'll gather that from the bloody knife.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
Ugly was like, "What the?" Oh well,
Or actually, the bloody
forward
great axe.
there, probably. It was like, "Rah!"
I'm going to first. I can use my sorcery points because I have one of my metamagic spells is. Metamagic abilities called Quicken Spell. It says when I cast a spell that has the casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change a casting time to 1 bonus action. So I'm going to do that and cast Suggestion on him as a bonus action. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And what do I need to beat?
15.
Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm going to say he rolls 15.
Okay. I'm going
Okay, I'm
to
going to use my inspiration point to have you re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can do that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he sent out
All
a
right.
text. Say you could.
Whenever.
He rolled a 9.
Okay. So I say, drop your weapons.
All right. He only has 1, so he drops the great axe.
Great. And then I'm going to use my action to shoot him with a firebolt.
Go for it.
18
18.
to hit. Yeah.
Oh, to hit. Yeah, that is it.
16 damage.
Okay. All right. Let it.
Yep.
Yeah, go to Arg. All the way over here.
Yep.
Oh, he's-
Yep. I think I've looked and I had enough movement to move up there, right next to him.
How much you got?
30.
5,
It's only
10,
25.
15, 20.
20. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Ooh, I crit.
Of course you did.
Clickbait means to steal your dice.
And I got 14 on that one.
14 damage.
No, I'm doing all 3 rolls.
Well, let you got a crit, man. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
take care of the
Okay.
crit.
Okay. So 6. If you're just doubling it, it would be 44.
So explain how you kill this guy.
I guess split his head open. Lop his head off. I'll lop his head off.
Okay.
Is it the way you throw the dice? More wrist? I don't know.
They're loaded.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You've defeated the guy
let's check
who.
the bodies.
Yeah, I want to check the body. I
Yeah.
want to check the chief body.
All right, you check the body, and what you find is a symbol of Divana, symbol of Mokosh, symbol of Hebron, a symbol of Svetovid, a symbol of. You find you're like Warlock. He's like Warlock. He's got a symbol for everything. He's got a few daggers inside his belt, as well as the great axe that he dropped. That was the only weapon he had that he was holding. You find that he has about 15 silver pieces. He also has 1 gold piece. He also has a blood-soaked rag from multiple different people, and you can tell that because it's different shades of blood. There's some different kinds of blood on it. The orcs have a different thickness of blood than the elves, and the elves have a different blood than the humans.
Gotcha.
And everything. This guy has done some nasty stuff. You start to suspect maybe he wasn't injured, or if he was, it was on purpose, or maybe he is in with the Death Knight. Maybe he's not. A lot of questions with this guy. You find a lot of red flags, we'll say.
Okay. What do we find on the war chiefs?
Do what?
What do we find on the war chiefs?
Oh, the war chiefs. You just find symbols of Mokosh, a few copper pieces, and an ear of corn.
What are they wearing? Since they're war chief.
Okay.
They're just in chainmail, like your standard.
Can I
chainmail.
take their chainmail?
Yeah, just standard chainmail is all they have.
Can I take their chainmail? Right?
I mean, you can, but you can't wear it.
I can't wear it.
They're
Why
too
not?
small.
Too small. Too big for him.
Yeah, they're too big.
It doesn't. Oh, it's okay.
Their shortest guy is like 6'2".
Can I take? I want to take. What they have? They have axes, right?
Just standard great axes.
I want to take an axe,
Okay, it's just a standard great axe, but okay.
and I just have a standing mace right now. So it's like,
Well, no, you have a mace with imbued by the power of Divana.
so if I drop the mace and take up a sword, the axe, it won't
No
go.
transfer.
Yeah, you've already blessed the one weapon. It will not transfer.
Oh, then hell with it. Then okay.
I mean, the cost of a great axe is 30 gold pieces, so we could sell it for something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's sure. I'll take it. Okay, I'll hook
Okay.
it with sword.
Keep your mace, but you can have it too. So, how much
Right,
did
yeah.
you say silver and gold the one guy had?
Why didn't you pay attention? I
How
don't
much money
remember.
can I get that for that ear?
I think it was like
15
10
silver, 1 gold.
10
Yeah,
silver,
10
gold.
silver, 1 gold. We'll go with
They
that.
attacked me. I'm pocketing it.
That's fine. But there's four great axes among all of the guys, right? So I think we should
Yeah.
take all of those.
I think I
And
picked up a great axe.
I'm gonna sort of grab up the symbols if nobody else does.
Yeah,
Well,
and there are
that's
none that I
Wait,
don't
no.
have, right?
None that you don't have.
Maybe Duke should have all the symbols. You do all
Don't
the
be,
talking.
don't be copying my game here, Dookie.
I don't meddle with deities.
All right. So you guys ready to continue on?
I would say so. It's the
Let's
middle
see if we
of
make
the
a
night.
long rest.
Do we
I'm
wanna, like,
severely low on
Let's
hit points.
let's go back
and-
to the map here.
Yeah, how close we are to that?
So this was actually, we said at 3:00 in the morning, and you guys were like right here off to the
Yeah.
side or something. You were making camp. So we'll say this all took an hour, or no, not took an hour, but took 15 minutes. This battle. So you got another few hours till sunrise. What do you want to do?
Maybe we could take a short rest and then try to hoof it to the town to
Do
All
we
right.
even want to mess with the town, given we just got attacked by
Alec,
orcs?
Warlock
Do we
is
just
only
like,
has
cut through the
18
country?
health. How can we get him back up to health?
If I do a
Well,
short rest, I'll gain hit points back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only got
Okay, well, let's say you guys do your short rest. You wake up, and you got to make a decision. You're on the path now. Horses fed, everything's good to go. You can continue on the path to this village, or you can cut to this path, follow it, or just cut to this path and follow it to Zod.
I don't think
However
we
you
wanna
wanna
mess with it. Do we have any reason to mess with any of these villages?
How thick is the forest?
It gets pretty thick around here, but I mean it's not like a jungle.
Okay.
I'm going to spend all of my hit dice to restore for the short rest. I'm going to get 19 hit points back.
Okay.
How much healing do you need?
Let me roll my hit dice.
So that puts me back at full.
The spell of cure wounds, to get that back. Do I get that back with a short rest or a long?
No, you have to not on a cleric. It's got to be a long rest.
Long
You
rest?
don't get any spells back?
Not on a cleric. Clerics and druids, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. But,
Yeah, the one book I don't have handy is the Player's Handbook, so I can't answer it.
let me double check. But I'm pretty sure clerics and druids don't get anything back on a short rest in terms of spell slots, which sucks.
Fair enough.
Character spends hit dice, blah, blah, blah.
I'm not full health, but I'm close.
Okay, well, we'll worry about all that later, though. We got a little bit here before we end for the night. So, you guys, what do you want to do? Go to the village or cut through to a path?
I say cut through a path.
Yeah, I don't think any one of us has interest in just going to town. I think most of us feel like if we're
Unless we can convince Clickbait to put some, mud over his, symbol.
No. I think the less we interact with them, the better.
No, so let's just go to Zod. No?
All right. Well, we will. You going to cut through to this path all the way to Zod, or what?
Well, we'll cut through to that one path and then
see where we are.
See how that goes.
Okay.
See how the woods are.
Well, we're going to say you go through the day. Nothing really happens, but you do notice a few things. You notice that it is thicker, wooded. You notice there's a few small camps scattered throughout the woods of people wearing just symbols of Mokosh, no Divana worshippers. So you get the idea that maybe the more civilized people are with Divana, as Mokosh said, and then all the other people are just Mokosh only, and they're shunning the rest of the world. Basically, is what you're gathering from that. But no one attacks you, albeit if they did really notice his armor has the Divana symbol, they might. And you get to hear, and it's nightfall again.
Does Clickbait have like a cloak he can just kind of like hold close?
I assume you all have like a cloak of some
So
kind.
just try to
Cover it up. I got
be
the armor
subtle.
too, so the armor can go inside underneath my armor.
Go for subtlety. That's all.
Just for clarity, only warlocks, wizards, and land druids get spells back on a short rest. Everyone else does not.
Okay. So anyway, it's nightfall now. You guys got to make camp.
Okay.
We're gonna say that I'm not even gonna roll a dice. You make it through the night. Everyone has a long rest.
Okay.
You get everything back. So now you got a decision to make.
Are we on off that road now?
Hold on.
Sorry, where are we? I didn't know. Where
You got a decision to make from where you're at now. If you travel, you'll get to the path a little after midday at say 4:00 in the afternoon, and then you'll be close to this village, and you can go to this village, or you can go into the forest some more until you get to the path that leads you to Zod. But you'll have to camp out right around here in the middle of the woods again because you can't make it all the way on your horses. So you're going to go from here to here, and then you got to make a decision. What are you doing?
So do we feel like we need?
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No,
You're right here where the glove is on the path. You see the village.
and I'm asking the group a question.
Okay.
Like, do we feel like we need to get any information about the city of God before we show up? Do we try one of these villages, or should we just go? What was your?
Well, there's got to be. We should find out.
God again, Dookie.
Shouldn't we find out? Talking to the group, shouldn't we find out why that one orc had multiple symbols and stuff like that, or the multiple?
No, he's just crazy.
I don't care about that guy.
He's dead now.
Okay.
I don't think they told me like where to go or what to do.
That's what I mean. Like, what did you get told exactly about?
The cloak of shadow, which creates pure invisibility, is in Zod. That's really all it said. It didn't tell me anything more than that.
Okay, and so do we want to like go to the village and see if we can, based on our scouting, that it seems like most people are with Devana. Do we want to try to go to the village and see if we can get some information about Zod before we just show up at the gate, or do we want to just head for Zod? That's my question.
Would like to add here, if you don't remember, I'm not going to tell you, but you were told there is a secondary name for Zod. It's a city of.
I was told that.
You guys were earlier during this session.
Yeah, the guy said it's like a city of thieves and assassins or something like that. But that was also told to us by the guy who just tried to kill us because he was lying to us. So I don't know what we can take
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I know. I didn't write that down. So
I don't know that the Duke would care to go to a village. I don't know that. I think he would be like, let's just continue on. But that's just, I mean, if you want, if you want to camp next to the road and wait till morning and then go in the first thing in the morning through the woods, he might agree with that.
Well, I don't want to be on the road if we're camping.
But right next to the road.
Well, I don't want to be within sight of the road.
Okay, then you want to charge right in. Let's go for it.
Well, no, I'm just asking, do we feel like we need to go to the... Do we feel like we need more information before we get to Zod?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know what anybody's going to tell us, so...
Well, we haven't really talked to hardly anybody other than some crazy guy and these villagers running for their lives. So, in the whole country. All right.
So you guys make a vote. Give me a thumbs up if you want to go to the village instead of going directly to Zod. Thumbs up for village.
All right.
Okay, you other two don't matter. It's going to Zod.
Can we just make a small fire in the woods so nobody sees it?
What do you need the fire for?
All right. You guys are right here. It's 4 o'clock. You make that decision. I'll say you travel to here at night, out in the middle of the woods. You need to make camp. So you make camp, and I get to roll the dice. Let's see if anything happens, eh? Wow. Absolutely nothing happens.
You're rolling like me.
Well, it doesn't matter what I roll. I'm not trying to roll anything special.
There you go.
Rolled a. You can't even see that. Yeah,
We'll
three.
take it.
I rolled a 3. So you guys get to wake up. Nothing's seems to be happened, and so you got about a half-day ride. Are you going to the path and then following the path into Zod, or are you going straight to the forest till you have to go on the path to get to Zod?
That's a very good question.
I would say,
here's where I'm asking you is that
we've had less trouble through the forest than we have.
are you going here
Can we make it to Zod by going straight through the woods?
Well, I'm saying you're right here, so you can go to the path and then go to Zod, or you can cut diagonal and then go down and go to.
Oh,
Zod.
either
You're
way,
going
we
on
have to
the
cross
path.
the road.
Eventually have to go on the path. We just
Yeah,
cut
the
it
path either
down.
way.
Yeah. Or we have to cross it and then come in from the side. But
Yeah.
Whatever will get us there tonight.
Okay, you're not going to get there tonight, no matter what you do.
Okay.
All right.
So we have camp a second time.
Well, you're traveling from here to here. It's 97 miles for a block. Going all the way to here would be like a full block, and your horses can only travel 50-something miles a day.
Okay, so we're going about halfway. I would say we would probably just kind of parallel and stay off the road then. Until
Okay.
So we're not going to camp on the road. So
Yeah.
we have.
Well, this is as far down as you go then before you got to get on the path, we'll say. So you're still in the woods. You can camp here.
Okay.
And I will say, as you're getting camp ready, you can see the path.
Yeah.
It's in the distance, but you can see the path and see people walking. And you notice there's a lot of people walking towards Zod. And there's also a lot of people, and when I say a lot, like in the matter of an hour, you see 5 to 8 people walking to and walking from Zod.
Okay.
And they all seem to have symbol of Divana, but you see a lot of them also have no symbols. Some of them have the symbol of Mokosh. You really can't make out for sure what symbol is governing the city, basically. And you already know from experience of messing around in Mokosh, orcs aren't that bright, so they are very they're led by the whichever god, and that is their entire law system and their government. So it is whoever they worship is how the city of Zod is run.
Okay.
So if it's Divana, it's like that. If it's Mokosh, like that. I mean, it could be Hebron, it could be one of the other gods. You don't know.
Okay.
And I will say, let's end that tonight right there before we go into the city and have loads of fun going after the Duke's item. So, yeah. What do you think? Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Lovely. All right. Well, in that case, thank you guys for playing with me and joining the game. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we will see you guys next time.
Glitter and Simon. Thank you.